Excitement with the Phillies this year. You're a Phillies legend, for obvious reasons. What have you seen about the team this year that, outside of the free agent signings that maybe Phillies fans don't know about that they should be excited for?
Well, I think the Philly fans are smart. They know what they got. They have depth in lineup. When you have Odubel Herrera hitting seventh and Franco hitting eighth, there's a lot of depth in the lineup. Where last year, if the middle of the lineup didn't do a whole lot, it was a scuffle towards the end of the year. So, I think with the McCutcheon and the signing by the guy about Bryce Harper. No, Real Moto, I think great signings. I love, I talked to Clintek last night and said, I love what you did with the lineup. I love what you put out there every day. Now the big thing is as long as they improve their defense from last year. I think the bullpen is strong and the starting pitching is strong, but their offense is legit because almost everyone through the lineup controls the strike zone. And by the time you get into the fifth inning, you're going to be in the bullpen probably 75% of the time, which is the way you win games.
A lot of money being spent. That means there's a lot of expectations. Heck, Philly fans were on Bryce today when he goes 0 for 2 with two strikeouts. How do you manage, with those expectations, how do you manage the highs and the lows that are going to come through a 162-game schedule?
Patience, when you have to. Jimmy Rollins was there today, and he was talking with Murph on the air, and it was a great interview. And just talking about it's patience. You see what you're going to have. I know Bryce Harper's making a lot of money. Is he going to get a hit every single time, hit a home run? No. He's going to stink at times. That's human nature, and a lot of ball players do it. But then again, now his presence in the lineup, he got essentially walked today. And then Hoskins comes up, hits a grand slam behind him. So his presence in the lineup doesn't matter if he's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts or 2 ground balls. I'm still waiting to see where they spent the stupid money, because I think the money they spent on is very smart. And I think what they did was very nice for a ball club to, again, go from 1 through 8 in the lineup and bring in some guys that have been there before and know how to win.
You mentioned Jimmy Rollins. He's one of those guys that knows how to win. With him being a special advisor around the club a lot, what can his presence do to some of the younger guys? And because he has a world championship, maybe for Bryce Harper, even Andrew McCutcheon, MVP type guys as well.
Well, I think with Jimmy, the way just his personality, he's upbeat, he's very positive, and he's straightforward as well. If there's something on his mind, he's going to tell you. And I think Jimmy, they don't have a whole lot of young guys. I mean, they're getting to the point where they are an older team because of experience. But it doesn't hurt having a winner around. And Jimmy Rollins is a winner. He knows how to play. He's best shortstop in Phillies history. He's a joy to be around, and a positive guy. And again, he just brings the way of thought process and the strong side of how to keep your mind into a ball game.
Some baseball players are superstitious. The Phillies close spring training. Malvi Matos hit that walk-off home run over the World Championship sign. Should Philly fans take that as an omen of what they should expect this year?
You're going in way too far right now. I mean, most of the guys never even heard of the guy that hit the home run. And if you ask where the World Series sign is, they probably have no idea where it is down in Clearwater. The only reason why I knew is because I saw the guy hit the opposite field home run. I just happened to turn the game on. But, well, if it is, hell, they better try to hit that ball over that wall every time at the end of the season. So, I think there's just a lot of hype. There's a lot of energy, which is nice to see. A lot of people have been talking about the Phillies, and Bryce Harper brings that. That's for sure to an organization.
You know about the energy in Philly. What type of energy when they start playing good ball in the middle of the summer is going to be at Citizens Bank Park?
Well, I tell you, it's when you go to that ballpark, and as soon as you pop your head out of the dugout and you hear the crowd starting to roar. It's fun. You get to hear the ragging of the other players coming out. The fanatic keeps you upbeat as well. He pulls his game up a little bit because he gets a little more exciting. But it's a great place. I mean, Citizens Bank Ballpark. You go out there and it's loud, and especially when the team's playing well, they support their teams, and it's exciting to walk out of the ballpark when things are going well. Now that being said, when it's not going well, suck it up because it'll turn around. As the players have to understand that the Philly fans know baseball. They're gonna boo you, which is expected, but it'll turn around. They'll be very loud again.
All right, last questions. You do these hot stove talks with the fan base around the area. Do you ever get tired of answering the questions or hearing stories about what that home run against the Dodgers meant to the Philly fan base, and what did it mean to you?
No, I don't get tired because it's fun. I mean, I hear guys, you told me you kicked the dog off the bed or the couch, whatever it was, and I hear people tell me they're at the restaurants or at bars drinking, and they end up roaring, or I won a guy $3,500 or whatever it is, and to me it was just it was part of my job of being a pinch hitter. It just happened to come off at the right time and get that big clutch hit. It'd be interesting to see if I wasn't pinch hitting, and if I was a regular guy playing every day, how big it would have been. But because Victorino hit the huge home run, the 2-run shot, and the Chews got the base at the left field, and my ball hit, pretty much landed in Vegas. So it was fun. And to me, it was, put this way, I haven't bought a beer yet in Philadelphia since I hit it. A lot of people have been talking about it a lot, and I enjoy it. That's for sure.
You say pinch hitter, everybody else says professional hitter. So,
Well, I was getting paid to pinch hit. That's what, because a body like this, you really can't be a professional. I was a pinch hitter.